Also, what Ray J doesn't understand is he was wrong for letting me come over his house when I was 13 and smoke weed against my mother's permission. Come on, Ray J. You are the dope man. You sold Whitney the death bag. Come on, man. You the dope man. You was the dope man for Diddy and Cash. It's all out of entertainment, it's all out of love, and it's all for those that are adult about these things that we are saying. And I stand by the fact that we are fathers, and not only that we are fathers, we are the children of God, and that's what we must understand about this night. This night is not just for me, it's not just for Ray J, it's for the entire world. We did it, and I think we all should give ourselves a hand.
Orlando getting whopped by Ray J when Ray J was literally half dead just a few weeks ago was definitely not on my 2026 bingo card, but here we are. And baby, Orlando is not taking this L lying down. He just crashed out big time and threatened to expose major details about Ray J's involvement in some shady things in the industry that could land him in prison. And he said the only way Ray J is gonna get him to stay quiet is if they go for another round. Now, I don't know who told Orlando's crazy tale that this is a good idea, but the only thing gonna happen in that second match is him having his head between the washer and the dryer once again. He and Ray J were in that boxing ring looking a hot mess and acting like the two drunk uncles at the family function. Girl, it's a whole lot going on, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock these past few days, you definitely heard about the just ended boxing match between Ray J and Orlando at State Farm Arena, where Ray J beat Orlando by unanimous decision after 3 rounds. At some point, I didn't even know if you should take the fight seriously because you could tell Orlando was really trying to win, while Ray J, on the other hand, was just having fun with it. But he still somehow managed to whoop Orlando. You cannot make this up. And Brandy was also surprisingly in attendance, supporting Ray J.
Yes, so proud.
Is this really you or are you an impersonator?
I'm an impersonator.
Awesome.
No, I'm really Ray J's sister.
For sure, for sure. Hey, great seeing you. Bye, Brandy.
Now, the interesting thing about Brandy attending this event, even though she has been making an intentional effort to separate herself from Ray's recent shenanigans, is that leading up to this fight, Orlando had been using Brandy to rage bait Ray J every time they had a face-off. Like back when he and Ray J had a joint interview with Funny Marco. This is actually where their tension started, and soon enough the beef got so big that they just had to settle it in the ring. You see, in that interview, they were basically having a heated argument about which one of them had more cultural significance. But every time Ray J would try to explain why he had more significance, Orlando would just brush him off as nothing more than Brandy's brother. And no shade, he was right. Ray J should actually be glad people only remember him as Brandy's sister, because the other 2 reasons I can think of are him allegedly being the guy who gave Whitney the substance that took her life, and him being in a tape with Kim. If we're being real, him being known as Brandy's brother is the best of all those options. But for some reason, he would get upset every time Orlando brought it up. And once Orlando peeped that bringing up Brandy was an easy way to rage bait Ray J, he never stopped.
Ray J.
Yeah,
so why?
I'm doing this because you called me, my nigga. What I'm saying is though, because ever since the Funny Marco interview and I grabbed that mic, this nigga been trying to go crazy ever since then. I don't know if nigga, I ate you up a long time ago. You've been trying to get your fame back since then. So it makes sense that you would want to try to fight niggas that are bigger than you. You're Brandy's brother.
What's this?
You're Brandy. You're Brandy though, nigga.
I love my big sister.
Brandy, you're Brandy.
There's no diss about me.
Nigga, you're Rick James.
Why does that be a diss?
Brandy is Rick James.
Bro, I'll stick my whole
You're
finger
Rick
in your
James.
ass, nigga.
You
Stop
super freak
playing
ass
with me,
nigga.
bro.
You
Come
super
over
freak
here,
ass.
nigga.
You
Put
a
a
super
condom on,
freak.
nigga.
Super
Get
freak.
busy and
You
you right
super
now,
freak.
nigga.
So should we bring lube to y'all
Fuck
fight?
you, Rick James.
We need lube.
Hey, we
I'ma
got it.
slap
We got
the
it.
fuck
We
out
got
of
it.
you right now,
Rick
nigga.
James.
Guys, we got to chill on
I'll
this.
slap the fuck
We
out of
gotta
you. All right, let's chill out on the shit, bro.
You want to say Rick?
All right, chill out, bro.
Rick.
I'ma slap you, bro.
Rick James.
Now, why Santana gon' get up talking about some, should we bring lube to y'all fight? Girl, it's a mess. But believe it or not, even before this fight, Orlando was already on Ray J's head top like his life depended on it. If you noticed, when he and Ray J were going back and forth in the clip I just played, he commented on eating Ray J out in the past. And then right after that, Ray J switched the topic back to the fight by telling him to stop making freaky comments. Well, Orlando actually didn't just say that to win the argument. He has actually made that comment before. And the details behind behind it are actually very disturbing, to say the least. You see, not too long ago, Orlando posted a video exposing Ray J for allegedly doing inappropriate things to him when he was just 13. He said Ray J allegedly tricked him into meeting up without his mom's permission, and then went on to introduce him to substances. And as if all that wasn't bad enough, he said Ray J was the one who gave him the substances she ended up dying from.
Also, what Ray J doesn't understand is he was wrong for letting me come over his house when I was 13 and smoke weed against my mother's permission. Come on, Ray J. You are the dope man. You sold Whitney the death bag. Come on, man. You the dope man. You was the dope man for Diddy and Cassie. You the dope man. You know, you the dope man. and then you got the audacity to sit there on your whatever that is. I guess I've seen a preview of it. Talking about I'm the kingpin. Oh, are you the kingpin? Let me know. Just go ahead and further incriminate yourself. Why would you say you're gonna go to the courthouse butt naked, Ray J? Ray J, why would you say?
But he didn't stop there. In another interview that he actually did right after this one, he claimed that he and Ray J have done a lot behind the scenes that Ray J wouldn't want coming out because it could end his career. In fact, during that joint interview with Funny Marco that pretty much started all this, Orlando had also hinted at this, but as usual, no one ever takes him seriously. In that interview, Orlando straight up started gagging on the mic, claiming that that is what Ray J allegedly had him doing at those all-white Diddy freak-off parties. And guess what? Ray J couldn't even deny it. Just like the last time, he was more focused on getting Orlando to shut up instead of actually denying the allegations like an innocent person would.
If I was in jail and you sent Ray J out there on TMZ and everything, I'd want to have you. Why would you want to send Ray J out there to talk about how I'm doing and what we've done together? I've done plenty with Ray J. I don't want things out. And then Ray J's out there talking. I'ma show up naked. I'ma show up naked. Yeah, then I get up there. You've been to the party. You know it's all white, baby. You know it's all white. Yeah.
You ain't been in no party.
Yeah, it's all white. Nigga, you playing.
You ain't been in no party.
Dancing.
No,
Still
no.
So what you saying is, though, honestly, like, since we are on the topic, you have been to
No,
actual
bro. You're lying.
Now, mind you, Orlando isn't the first to accuse Ray J of all these things, so clearly there's more going on than we know. So remember what Orlando said about Ray J being behind the substance Whitney supposedly OD'd on? Well, he wasn't the first one. Jaguar Wright also accused Ray of giving Whitney those that night. Jaguar claims Ray J was actually the last person to see Whitney alive, and was supposedly the one who brought the substance dealer into Whitney's hotel room.
At her autopsy, they said there was nothing wrong with her throat. Her lungs were so damaged that she couldn't fuel the notes. It was her lungs. It wasn't, her voice was fine.
Oh.
That's how Clive did it. And then the next thing you know, she's fucking Ray J. And then it's Grammy time.
That happened.
And her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola has said, Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Oh, wow.
And Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to Clive too.
Jeez.
Well, you know, Ray J was kind of down on his luck because the whole bullshit had happened, and then, you know, Whitney was dead and he was using her, as he's said himself, for clout, and then all of a sudden he got Love and Hip Hop LA after Whitney died. And then they inappropriately put her stupid ass goddaughter on there. Yeah. I just thought it was all kind of cheesy.
And not too long ago, Ray J got into it with one of the reporters who has been giving us updates about Diddy's trial, Emily Hagan, after she blatantly accused him of being DL and having a hand in Whitney's death. So what happened was, Emily made a video with another content creator called Donat Pav. And in the video, Donat was going off on Ray for being an industry boy toy and allegedly getting paid to off Whitney.
Ray J was brought up in court today. They told Vanna Ray J. She said, I don't know if that's his name. It sounds like that singer, but I don't think it's him.
Yeah, when I heard that, as a matter of fact, I think everybody gasped when we heard
gasped.
that. Because we still want justice for Whitney Houston. Ray J was Whitney Houston's gay best friend selling her illegal substances, and it's alleged that he gave her a fatal cocktail because Clive Davis allegedly had an insurance policy on her, and obviously when these celebrities pass away, their music sell like crazy. And Whitney Houston was supposed to perform that night, and we know that her performance skills just went down the drain. So Ray J, the feds are watching you.
But why did they say the today was Ray J? Do you think it's the same guy? She's trying to say it's not, but you thought it was.
Absolutely, I believe it's Ray J, the singer, and if I had one wish, you need to come out the closet. That's what I wish, and I do believe it was that Ray J. What other person in Hollywood has the name Ray J? Nobody. It was him. You've been pushing the opioids and stuff over there in California. You got Whitney Houston unalive because you knew she was susceptible to it, and he pushed that off on Cassie. I'm willing to bet that Diddy didn't get Cassie hooked. It was Ray J.
Woo!
Ray J wasn't here for the allegations, and he got on his Instagram to slam Emily for giving Donat the platform to drag his name through the mud. But here's the thing though, during Ray J's rant, he ended up admitting to receiving payments from someone to keep quiet about what he knows about Whitney's death, while that person continues to pretend to be a good city. He said, WTF. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now I had enough. I'm about to do my final crash out for real, but this one is for my kids, and for my mom, pops, and Brandy, and my niece. If something happens to me, then so be it. The truth matters more in the long run. I'm talking to everybody who played with me this week and sent me threats. You know who you are, and continue to try to bully and manipulate me just for being you. You've paid me to be quiet. Treat me like I'm your slave and silence the truth. Well, money. I don't want it no more. I'm about to activate. You really thought all this hush money you gave me could keep me quiet forever, so you can pretend to be great people. Well, not anymore. It's nothing you can do, so bring on the pain. Send everybody. I'm waiting for you. And this dude on this interview, quick to tear down another black man and talk about how he don't know nothing about, and then bring up Whitney as if I had something to do with it? Wait, what? I'm driving to set now. Stand by. From the looks of it, Ray J has gotten his hands dirty, and Orlando seems to be one of the few people who know the details of it. And if the rumors about him exposing Ray J after the fight are true, then Ray J better buckle up, because things are about to get a whole lot messier for him by the time Orlando is done dragging him for filth. As usual, people had their thoughts, like this person who said, Orlando may be many things, but never a liar, and most of all, never getting checked about what comes out his mouth. Never, y'all. Another person said, this is dangerous if it's true, because everybody involved with the deaths of Whitney and Bobby, Christina, dead. The dealer, the boyfriend, all them. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Orlando going off on Ray J after their fight? And do you really think all these allegations against Ray J have some truth to them? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.